Greetings. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. I wanted to do a quick video for you today. I know many of you are honoring this day, which we all should be honoring, Memorial Day. Remember, this is the day that we remember those that lost their lives so that we could be free. So, just remember the purpose for today. So I wanted to share with you something that hit me on Saturday. It hit me really hard in my spirit, and I wanted to share. And this is basically what hit my spirit. It's amazing what you will do when you have no fear. It's amazing what you will do if you have no fear. So just real quick, I just want to take you all back to that moment when you had no fear and you were ready to conquer the world and you were ready to do everything that you saw and everything you desired. You'd get on that bike and ride as fast as you could down that hill, and you had no fear of falling off that bike and hurting yourself until it happened. And once it happened, then you may have been a little reluctant to get back on that bike and try again. You may have gotten to that hill the second time and kind of looked at it from a different perspective because you remember when you fell down that hill. But I want to take you back to the first moment when you got on that bike, you had no fear, and you rode as fast as you could. Well, we like to say that fear is false evidence appearing real. It's not even real. So what? You fell, you hurt yourself, you scraped yourself, you injured yourself, but that healed over time. And so many times people are afraid to do things in life. They're afraid to try things. They're afraid to strive because they're afraid that what if I fail? So they take that what if to a whole nother realm and they don't do anything because they feel safe not doing it. Because at least I don't have to explain to anybody why I failed, why I didn't succeed. If I just don't do it, then I won't have to explain to anybody what happened. And that's playing it small. And God did not create any of us to play small. He created each and every one of us so that we could do something great. So today, real quick, I want to give you 3 steps that I believe will help you to live that amazing life and step out of that realm of fear. Stop being afraid of trying new things, of going new places, doing new things. Stop being afraid. We're going to get rid of that fear today because it's not even real. False evidence appearing real. So step number 1, stop listening to naysayers. Stop listening to negative people, to doubters, to people that aren't motivated. Stop listening to unmotivated people. Keep you from being motivated. Stop listening to people that have no passion for anything. They just go through day by day and they just, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Stop listening to those people. They are afraid and now they have you scared. Stop listening to them. What if you did something and you succeeded? Let's take the what if to a positive side instead of the negative side. What if you did it and it was great and it was fantastic and lives were changed and you changed a whole another generation because of something that was on the inside of you to do? What if it turned out great? So stop listening to those negative people. They don't desire to do anything and they keep you from doing it. Every time they see you trying to do it, they pull you back. Stay away from those people that don't want anything out of life. Be aware of people that are always making you doubt your direction. I'm going to say that again. Be aware of people that always make you doubt your direction. Recently, I was on vacation this week, and as I headed out in East Texas, I was going down this long highway. I can't remember the highway number, but I was going down that highway, and I went back to when I was 18 years old, and I was traveling down that highway at night by myself because I wanted a job in Longview, Texas, and I was going to school in Hawkins, and I wanted a job because I wanted to buy me some weave. Yes, indeed, that's what it was. I wanted to buy some weave and I needed to earn some money because my parents like, weave's not in the budget, but we ain't doing that. So I drove to a restaurant in Longview, Texas, so that I could earn the money to buy my weave. I had no fear. And when I looked at that highway on Wednesday and I was driving down, I was like, oh my gosh, trees and the forest and everything all around me, but I had no fear. I was 18, didn't think anything could happen to me. And God protected me because I went and I did what I needed to do. It's amazing what you'll do when you have no fear. So number 2, spend time watching people that motivate you and inspire you. Set aside time every day to watch people that motivate you, that inspire you to do something greater than what you're doing. Watch those people. It's great. Pick out a couple of people. They may be entertainers that inspire you. They may be local people or people, people right in your own community that inspire you, but watch them. It may be somebody on the job that truly inspires you. You like the way they handle negative situations. It's okay. Watch those people. If they inspire you and motivate you, spend time watching them. Spend time watching what they do and how they do it. Doesn't mean you copy it. You just watch it for inspiration. You may be doing something totally different from what they're doing, but you're watching them do it and you're seeing that they're doing it diligently, so it inspires you. Watch those people. They will motivate you to do something great. Number 3, practice what you desire. Number 3 is practice what you desire. If you've always wanted to be a chef, practice cooking. If you've always wanted to be a dancer, practice dancing. Whatever it is, practice it. Because if you're passionate enough about it, you'll practice it and you'll make it happen. I have found that people become afraid or they have fear when they don't know how to do something. When they haven't practiced enough, then they become afraid. I see it all the time. It can be somebody you may ask them to pray. And if it's a person that haven't spent time praying and you hand them the mic and say, pray, they look at you kind of sideways like, And that tells you that that person isn't ready to do it because it's something they're not comfortable doing, so they're not doing it enough. But whenever it's something that you do a lot, you practice it a lot, it just comes out of you naturally. You just stand up and do what you need to do. So practice, 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 whatever it is. Practice it, perfect it, make it great. Keep doing it until it turns out the way you desire, the way you've seen it in your dreams. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. But like I said, I realize that people, they shy away from something that they haven't practiced doing. They're not comfortable. They don't have the confidence that they need to do it. And so instead of just pressing forward and doing it anyhow, they pull back and they don't do it at all. So practice whatever your gift or your talent is. Whatever it is that you desire to do, just practice it. Become an expert in that area. Whatever it is, if you want to start a garden and you want to help everyone else start a garden in your community or wherever, guess what? Read up on that topic. Do your research. Become what we call the SME, subject matter expert in that area. And it doesn't mean you have to master it on every level. It just means you know enough about it to talk about it to help someone else. Okay? I believe these things will push you out of your comfort zone so that you can succeed in every area of your life, but you have to have the confidence in yourself to do it. There's times when no one will believe in you, but do you believe in yourself? And if you believe in yourself, that's all you need to get it started. And then as you continue your journey and you continue to do those things that you desire to do, the right people will connect to your positivity. The right people will connect to the vision that you have. But you've got to get started. I hear so many times people tell me, Coach T, I don't have anybody to help me. I understand that. We all go through that season, but guess what? Do it anyhow, and the people will come and they will connect to the vision. They will help you along the process. Here's the thing. They may not stay very long or they may stay long, but it doesn't matter, because if it's your vision, if it's something that's been given to you to do, you won't stop it no matter what. You'll continue to press forward and do the things that you were called and created to do. You won't stop regardless of who supports you or who doesn't. You'll continue to do it, because my daily mindset is if I can just inspire one person, I've done a lot for that day. If I can just inspire one person, I've done a lot for that day. If I can inspire one person to get up again, to believe again, to have hope again, to be motivated, inspired, I have done my job for the day. Count those small victories as well. Sometimes we just look for the big victories. Count those little ones as well, because they're very meaningful. They mean a lot. The Bible tells us if you're faithful in a little, then God will give you much. So you got to be grateful for those small things. It says, do not despise small beginnings. So you have to be grateful for those little blessings that many may see it as, oh, that's just a little thing. Like, oh, you did a Facebook Live today and one person watched you. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Or you did a post today and only one person watched you. But guess what? That's awesome and that's amazing. At least somebody watched it. Or even if they didn't, at least I did it. I base my success on what I do, on my action. And if I did it, regardless of who sees it, who hears it, or who reads it, I've been successful because I did what I needed to do. Now I'll go back and look at it and see if I have to perfect it, if there's something I need to do differently, but it'll encourage me just the fact that I did it. So go ahead. I give you permission to live your life and live your life to the fullest and to live your life on purpose. This is Coach T with the Real Life Coaching Center. If you need a coach, a motivator, somebody to push you out of your comfort zone, contact me and I'll assist you. And I'm kind of hard, but I'll help you get to where you need to be. So contact me. You can message me right here on Facebook, or you can contact me at my website, www.reallifecoachingcenter.org. You can send me a message, but contact me and let me help you to start living this amazing life that you have. You may not think it's amazing now, but when I finish with you, it will be amazing. Enjoy your day. Be blessed.